empowerment, and enrichment. I almost did a death drop. Bam! That's the jam. Just put my leg behind my back and fall. Bam!
Fall like a window.
Your ass what happened? He fell.
Back in the day, I could do a death drop.
I can see that.
Yeah, probably like, Eddie, imagine this. 1980.
Picture Cicely. I want to see this.
Don't worry, you'll see it Black Pride Weekend, June 20th.
All right.
We'll be hosting One News to Come.
Hold each other.
Back to the show.
Got the camera ready.
All right, so sister number one.
So who are we?
I did that already.
What's the mission?
What? My mother drunk again. I brought us back in. She drunk. Seagram gin.
I
Blue top.
about some backdropping, drinking death drop.
I brought us back in. That was after.
Oh, okay.
Wild Irish Rose.
Gosh, bull now.
Okay.
No, not bulldog, mad dog.
Mad dog.
He said, what's the bull?
Slits my liquor.
That's what your mama drinking in West Memphis, the bull. All right, we back. Eddie mama drink blue top.
Oh my God.
Okay, so tell the listeners who you are and what is your organization, Memphis School of Servant Leadership.
So, I'm Floridia Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
And Memphis School of Servant Leadership is, let's see, well, the history?
Sure.
So in 1986, Gordon Cosby out in Washington, D.C. founded the School of Servant Leadership at the Church of the Savior.
Okay.
And servant leadership itself is a way of living in the world as leaders. But the way you live that out is by serving. And so in 1997, we brought the school here. Several people in community, Evelyn Baker, what's his name, Billy Vaughn, they all decided and prayed and brought the school here. And so we've been working since that time, since 97. And we host, the first thing we do is introduce covenant life to people. Being in relationship with one another, being in relationship to the world around us, and being in relationship is a sort of responsibility to the world around us. A responsibility to each other. We offer classes yearly. Our motto or theme is raising up Christian servant leaders for the church and the world. We practice, well, we used to phrase it this way, intentional Christianity.
Meaning?
But, well, meaning a lot. And it's interesting that you would ask that question because Christianity means a lot these days. More recently, what we're phrasing it as practicing intentional Christ-likeness. And there's a difference in that. Christ-likeness, that's kind of, that settles it. How does Christ act? How does he look in the world? How did he act? How does he look today? And what is that role like? So it's interesting you would say meaning because, when you hear the word Christianity, that means a lot these days. Your mind can either go to Bellevue or to Westboro Baptist or to Cathedral of Praise or it can go any of those places. So we are moving towards saying intentional Christ-likeness. And so we offer classes twice a year. We offer other encounters. We do something called Intentional Sundays where black, white, gay, straight, churched, unchurched, able, differently abled persons travel together to different houses of worship. We talk about our experience. We're not there to critique the church. We're there to hear God together. And then we talk about how we hear God in one another and the experience that we've had. So we do quite a bit. We do, the classes can range, they're normally 12 weeks, but they can range, they can be as small as 8 weeks. We do something called Come and See that's only 5 weeks. And our goal is that people come into a community relationship. We want people to change the world, but we know that that's an inward process first.
Absolutely. And
so we practice is living an inward-outward journey, and we do that together. Nobody teaches class. We have class companions who are a part of the class as well. Yeah, they might take the role, but they're not the teachers. They're not the facilitators. They're on this journey with whoever is participating in the class.
So, in actuality, you actually learn from people when they come there.
That's right. Also. Everybody has a story, a life experience, an experience of God. I hear God in your voice, through you, through where you've been, what you've seen. Whether it be in your pain or in the things that give you pleasure, I hear God.
That's great. So when you talked about your intentional Sundays,
Mhm.
I remember when you did that.